I don't know why you make me shine like a star in the sky. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You make me high. Oh yeah. Be by my side. Be the end. Only you can save me. Only you can save me. Give me more. Give me more. Yeah. Give me more. Give me more. Save. Give me more. Give me more. Yeah. I hold you tight to blow my mind like a bottle of wine. I'm insane. I come alive, you drive me wild when I kiss you at night. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. Falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You make me high. Oh yeah. Be by my side. Be the end. Only you can save me. Only you can save me. Give me more. Give me more. Yeah. Give me more. Give me more. Save. Give me more. Give me more.
Hello Capricorn, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of April 2017, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far, and as always we always already pre-shuffle the card for you prior to the reading so that you get the message directly. So let's begin the reading. So the first card for you, representing the present positions of your career life, you have the Ten of Spades. So possibly in the beginning of the month there will be some kind of ending in your career life. It could possibly that you have seen this ending coming, so there is not really a big surprise for you, but you may know that, let's say, if your contract will be finishing by the end of March, for instance, then by the beginning of April you may have seen the ending of your your job employments in some way. So there's something that you may not really kind of surprise or shock about that. So you may have seen it coming. So there's nothing to be scared in this kind of things, because you already anticipate it and you know what is necessary and what is inevitable for you to be had in the month of April in 2017. So let's move on to the next card for you, representing the bridge card. Towards the middle of the month you have the Ace of Diamonds. So it's very lovely card. So in the middle of the month you may receive some kind of a good news coming your way with regards to your money, and you may have kind of job offer coming your way, or possibly something that you have applied in the past. It may coming back for you in the month of April. And towards the middle of the month you may receive kind of maybe interview schedule, final interview for you, but believe that you will be able to get the job, and you may finally found that they want to offer you a positions and give you a little bit of bonus in some way, or for instance the travel allowances or something along those lines. So you may have seen this ending coming, but then suddenly there's a new beginning coming up in your career life towards the middle of the month. So try to be optimistic anyway, although it's quite hard as well. So let's see what is the next card for you, representing the past positions of your career. You have the 10 of Diamonds. So it looks like that your financial conditions in the past were very good. There is nothing to worry about. You have everything you need, so you don't have to worry every single day what will you have for the next day, for instance. And you have also kind of a stable house, stable home environments as well, which you may have like a very happy family life as well in your personal life. So in the past, you have all you need. You have a happy home and a very stable career life as well. But again, like I said in the beginning, that those stability may already ending, and you see it's coming. Maybe the contract that you have with the company itself has been like maybe a few years or so, and they suddenly or finally finalizing things that you may not need it. Your position may not be necessary anymore, and you may have to give up your job as well. So that's something that you may have. But you have a good stability in your career life in the past, which is something good as well. So the next card for you, representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Queen of Spades. So there will be some female air sign in the past that may give you a lot of help, that give you a lot of like mental clarity and logic behind any problem that you may have in the past. And this queen may be like your advisors, or maybe your boss, or could be also your work colleagues that are very experienced or senior from you. And she's maybe somebody that you can trust as well. So she might be somebody that give you a lot of not only assistance but also personal encouragement as well. So she's very analytical as well in this case. So the next card for you, representing the thing that you need to let go from the past, you have the Three of Clubs. So this Three of Clubs in the traditional tarot deck will be the Three of Wands. It looks like in the past there was some kind of, again, this is very closely tied to each other. It does looks like that all of your hard work has been paid off, and your project has been moving forward quite rapidly as well in the past, and you may get a lot of like acknowledgement in your career, because you have been working so hard and you get everything you need in the past that give you a lot of financial stability in your career life. So but those moving forward movement that you have, or those encouragement, or those kind of like people appraising you in some way, that is something that may not be there anymore for the month of April, that you may have to let go in some way, and you may have to give it up as well, some of those stabilities and some of those acknowledgements in your career life, because it may not be longer there, because maybe you already ramp up or wrap everything up of your projects and you're ready to go in some way, because there's a Ten of Spades over there towards the beginning of the month. It looks like that you may have finalizing everything and you are ready to go, and there is a thing that you may no longer need as well in the month of April. So the next card for you, that representing the future position of your career, you have the Eight of Diamonds. So this card actually really somehow resonates clearly with the whole story in some way, because it looks like that in the beginning of the month you may know, or you may get a acknowledgement and receive some kind of news that your contract may not be renewed, for instance, and you know it's coming because you know that the contract will be finishing by the end of March, and by the beginning of April you may have to find a new job, and all of a sudden in the middle of the month you may receive a good news that you may get a new contract or a new job in some way, or maybe they extend you again for the next few period, for instance. And by the end of the month you may start your new job, and you may start also this like on the job training in some way in the end of the month. So this card indicate clearly that you will like increase your skill, learn new skills, and master those skills as well. It looks like by the end of the month you may receive good news, and you can start immediately by the end of the month for the on-the-job training for your new positions as well, which is very encouraging. So the last card for you, representing the clarifying card, at the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Hearts. So it looks like there is some kind of celebrations, hopefully by the end of the month, not by the beginning of the month anyway, but it could also be like a farewell party as well, because you might finalizing your previous employments and you are ready to go for the new employments. And this card also indicates that there is some kind of gathering or party celebration with your friends, your colleagues, your family as well. And this card indicates that you may have support that you need as well to begin a new journey in some way. So to summarize the reading, it looks like in the past you have a good stability of your career and your money situations, and by the beginning of the month of April you may have to give up some of those, and you may have like finish everything up. Maybe your contract is done or is finalized, and by the middle of the month you may have received some kind of good news regarding your employment. You may get a new job, or you get a extension or renewal of your contract, for instance. And something that you need to let go is somebody that are close to you. This Queen of Spades as well from the air sign. And also some kind of support from the people around you that you may not have it anymore in the month of April. And towards the end of the month you finally learn something new and master those new skills for you, and there is a new beginning of, let's say, on the job training or some kind, and you might finally get a good grip on it, and you will be successful, and you enjoying the company from other people as well with this card. So I think that's overall reading for you for the month of April. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, just click like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.